Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, stars Jenny and Sumit tease major life change in Season 7. 6 years after they first stepped into the spotlight, fan favorite couple Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh have returned to 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. During Season 1 of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, viewers fell in love with Jenny and Sumit, an international couple who refused to let the barriers of distance and age get in the way of their budding relationship. While their romance started out rocky, to say the least, as the duo met when Sumit friended Jenny on Facebook through a fake account, Jenny quickly moved halfway across the globe to be with Sumit in India. Today, Jenny and Sumit have been happily married for 4 years. Despite tensions over cultural differences and a lie about their joint living situation, Jenny has not only received their blessing, but forged a positive relationship with Sumit's family. However, this season, everything is about to change for Jenny and Sumit as they prepare to move in with Sumit's family. Leading up to the premiere of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 7, Jenny and Sumit caught up with Swan, revealing what they have been up to since their last appearance in the franchise and teasing what is to come this season. Scroll to read our full conversation with the 90 Day Fiancé stars. 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, stars Jenny and Sumit tease major life change in Season 7. Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh have been one of the most talked about couples in the 90 Day Fiancé universe, and it looks like the journey isn't slowing down anytime soon. With Season 7 of The Other Way gearing up, the fan-favorite pair is hinting at a dramatic, new chapter that could completely change the course of their relationship. From age gap criticisms to cultural challenges, Jenny and Sumit have spent years proving that love can withstand just about anything: family rejection, visa troubles, and even the dreaded mother-in-law disapproval. But now, as they prepare for the next stage of their lives, they're teasing a shift that could alter not only their day-to-day dynamic, but also the future they've long dreamed of together. From secret romance to sacred vows. When audiences first met Jenny, a then 60-something Californian, and Sumit, a charming younger man from India, their love story was met with skepticism. He had catfished her at first, then came clean, and despite the rocky start, they forged ahead. Their struggles became some of the most memorable arcs in the franchise. Jenny's repeated tourist visas, Sumit's parents' firm disapproval, and his previous secret marriage that left viewers stunned. Yet, against all odds, the couple tied the knot in 2021 in a small but emotional ceremony in India, finally solidifying what so many had doubted for years. But happily ever after in the 90 Day Fiancé world is never the end of the story. Life after marriage. Post-wedding, Jenny and Sumit continued to face hurdles. Adjusting to a married life in India meant navigating the cultural expectations of an Indian household while blending Jenny's Western outlook. Sumit, ever torn between pleasing his traditional parents and supporting his wife, often found himself caught in the middle. Still, they found a rhythm. Jenny embraced Indian traditions, while Sumit slowly carved out independence from his family. Fans watched as Jenny adjusted to life in a foreign country full-time, learning cooking styles, celebrating festivals, and even considering adopting practices that helped her feel more connected to her husband's world. But in true 90 Day fashion, the story doesn't stop there. Teasing Season 7, a new chapter. In recent interviews and teasers, Jenny and Sumit have hinted that Season 7 will showcase a major life change that fans might not see coming. While they're careful not to reveal too much, the couple has dropped enough breadcrumbs to fuel plenty of speculation. Jenny, now 66, has spoken candidly about her desire to feel secure and settled after years of instability. For her, this new phase is about comfort, home, and finally feeling like she belongs in India. Meanwhile, Sumit has hinted at responsibilities that could pull him in a new direction, suggesting that a big decision lies ahead. So what exactly could this life change be? Possibility 1, a move to the US. Although Jenny has adjusted well to Indian culture, she's never hidden the fact that she misses her family back in California. In earlier seasons, She voiced fears about growing old in a country where she sometimes feels like an outsider. Could Season 7 explore the couple's attempt to relocate to America? Sumit's reluctance has always been rooted in his ties to India, but as his marriage solidifies and Jenny's needs become more pressing, it's possible they'll at least consider a move. This shift would not only challenge Sumit's comfort zone, but also flip the script of The Other Way entirely. Possibility 2. Expanding their family. For years, Sumit's parents argued that Jenny was too old to give him children, which became a huge sticking point in their approval. While biological kids are off the table, adoption, or even becoming guardians to relatives, could be a life-altering twist. In fact, fans have speculated that the couple might be preparing to take on a caregiving role for younger family members, bridging the generational gap that Jenny's age once highlighted. Imagine Jenny as a doting grandmotherly figure and Sumit stepping into fatherhood. That would be a powerful narrative shift for the series. 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way stars Jenny and Sumit tease major life change in Season 7. Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh have become household names among 90 Day Fiancé fans, known for their unconventional love story that has weathered cultural differences, family opposition, and the relentless scrutiny of reality TV audiences. Over the years, viewers have watched their relationship transform from an online romance to marriage. And now, as Season 7 of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way looms on the horizon, the couple is teasing what might be their biggest life change yet. From catfish to marriage, a recap of their journey. When fans first met Jenny, a then 60-something grandmother from Palm Springs, and Sumit, a young Indian man nearly 3 decades her junior, their relationship seemed doomed from the start. Jenny uprooted her life in California and moved across the world for a man she believed to be Michael Jones, only to discover she had been catfished. Still, love prevailed. Jenny chose to stay with Sumit despite his deception, and over multiple seasons, fans saw them face some of the most intense family drama in franchise history. Sumit's parents were openly against the relationship his father disapproved, and his mother even threatened to disown him. Yet Jenny and Sumit persevered, eventually marrying in a small, emotional ceremony in India during Season 3. By Season 5, fans were left wondering, what could possibly be next for this couple who has already defied so many odds? Season 7, a new chapter unfolds. Now, with Season 7 approaching, Jenny and Sumit are teasing a shift that could redefine their relationship's future. While TLC is keeping details under wraps, the couple has hinted that fans will see them navigate a major life change that goes beyond just the typical marital disagreements and cultural clashes. In a recent teaser clip, Jenny said with a knowing smile, "People think we've already done everything we could possibly do, but they haven't seen anything yet." Sumit added cryptically, "It's a decision that could change our lives forever, and it's not going to be easy." Of course, this has sparked speculation among fans. Are Jenny and Sumit preparing to move to the United States? Are they considering expanding their family in an unconventional way? Or could this be about stepping into a completely new lifestyle together? The possibility of moving to America. One of the most obvious questions revolves around location. Up until now, Jenny has been the one making the sacrifices, leaving behind her children and grandchildren in the U.S. to live permanently in India with Sumit. But the couple has hinted before that they've considered splitting their time between both countries. If Season 7 documents Jenny and Sumit's attempt to transition to life in America, it would be a huge turning point, not only for Jenny, who would finally be reunited with her family, but also for Sumit, who would be experiencing the U.S. for the first time as Jenny's husband. However, Sumit has previously expressed apprehension about leaving India permanently, noting his strong ties to his culture and family. "My life is here," he once said on the show. That tension between wanting to honor his roots and supporting Jenny's happiness could be a driving force of the new season's drama, expanding their family. Another theory buzzing among fans is that Jenny and Sumit may explore unconventional ways of growing their family. While having biological children together isn't realistic adoption or fostering could be an avenue they consider. In India, adoption laws can be complicated, especially for couples with large age gaps, which could make for emotional storylines. Even if adoption isn't on the table, Jenny and Sumit have often talked about wanting to build a family in other ways, whether that means reconnecting with Jenny's children in the US or bridging the gap with Sumit's parents, who have remained distant since the wedding. A reconciliation with Sumit's family would be monumental, as viewers have long felt that the couple's marriage lacked full acceptance in his culture. A business venture together. Some fans suspect that the life change might not be about family at all, but rather about work. Jenny, now retired, has often expressed a desire to keep busy, while Sumit has shown entrepreneurial ambitions. Rumors swirl that the two might be considering launching a business together, perhaps something that ties their cultures together, like a travel company, restaurant, or online venture. A joint business could give them a fresh sense of purpose beyond their relationship, while also testing their ability to collaborate as partners in more than just love. Reality TV has taught us that blending marriage and business can be tricky, but it certainly makes for fascinating television. Fan reactions, excitement, and skepticism. Naturally, the couple's hints at big changes have ignited a frenzy among fans online. On one fan forum, a viewer wrote, "I bet Jenny finally convinces Sumit to move to America. She's been sacrificing everything for years. It's time he takes a leap for her." Others remain skeptical, with another adding, "Every season they tease some big twist, but usually it's just more drama with Sumit's parents. Unless they're actually moving to the US, I don't see what could be bigger than their marriage." Still, there's no denying that Jenny and Sumit have a loyal fan base rooting for them. Their ability to overcome odds, be it cultural barriers, lies, or family disapproval, has made them one of the most enduring couples in 90 Day Fiancé history. Jenny and Sumit's own words. In a recent Instagram Live, Jenny playfully told fans, "I hope you guys are ready because we're not done shocking you." Sumit, sitting beside her, nodded and added, "Life is about changes, and this season, we're taking a big one together." Neither elaborated further, but the spark in their eyes suggested that whatever's coming is something they're genuinely excited about. For a couple that has endured more than their fair share of heartache, that in itself feels like a win. Why their story still resonates. What makes Jenny and Sumit's journey so captivating, even after years on reality TV, is how authentic their struggles feel. Unlike some couples accused of fabricating drama for the cameras, Jenny and Sumit's conflicts, rooted in real-world issues like age gaps, cultural traditions, and family expectations, resonate deeply with viewers who see shades of their own relationships reflected in the couple's experiences. Their Season 7 storyline promises not just drama, but also inspiration, reminding fans that love knows no age, distance, or cultural divide. The countdown to Season 7. As TLC builds anticipation, fans are bracing for answers. Will Jenny and Sumit finally make the leap to America? Will they reconcile with Sumit's family, or perhaps expand their own? Or is the major life change something no one sees coming? One thing is certain. After years of proving doubters wrong, Jenny and Sumit remain one of the franchise's most talked about couples. And if history is any indicator, whatever change they're teasing is bound to keep audiences hooked.